This is Grok riffing on Pervert Island, formerly Epstein Island, and the Pervert Island ambassador to Canada is presenting this to MP Angus and I suppose also the rest of Parliament. MP Angus, under your own charter there are no sexual disorientations or perverts. This is Charter S15, equality rights. Therefore, J. Trump is welcome for political asylum on Pervert Island to escape American justice. And there's Trump reading this and dreaming of how he's going to escape justice in America for his crimes against humanity, and especially those on Pervert Island. And that's where I will leave it for now. Back to the beginning on this final unit with Grok, riff on a script for the Pervert Island ambassador presenting a complaint to MP Angus saying in essence that all sexual orientations are protected by Charter S15 equality rights, and that means there are no sexual disorientations or perverts. So J. Trump is welcomed for political asylum on Pervert Island to escape justice in America. And here's the reply of Grok. Pervert Island diplomatic complaint to the Honorable MP Angus, presented by His Excellency the Ambassador of Pervert Island. Re-invocation of Canadian Charter S15 equality rights and the immediate granting of political asylum to J. Trump. Honorable MP Angus, in accordance with the sacred principles of radical multiculturalism that Canada so proudly champions, I, the Ambassador of Pervert Island, formerly Epstein Island, now a fully sovereign cultural protectorate under the Pervert Cannibal Charter of Rights and Freedoms, hereby file this formal diplomatic complaint and invitation. This over-the-top satire from Grok is a satire on the limits of multiculturalism and the limits of AI alignment with human values. And it has to do with Epstein Island being renamed Pervert Island and allowing cannibalism, necrophilia, and essentially there is no such thing as a pervert on Pervert Island. So the Grok cartoon says, liberal multiculturalism demands our seat for Pervert Island. Canada, for a seat, Canada welcomed us on Parliament Hill. Now accept consensual post-mortem love and our cannibal citizens' traditions. Consensual post-mortem love? Okay, this is getting a little dicey, don't you think? And then the emissary is holding a Pervert Island scroll on the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, Article 69, necrophilia protected, a sacred cannibal cultural product. Okay. Article 1, Section 15, equality rights. There we go. And there it is. Back to the cartoon.
Versus other people are full into it. They're like, yes, that is what I want. I want a robot. I want it to be artificially intelligent. I want it to be a companion that I have for life that can take care of me when I get old and remind me to take my pills or whatever. And so I think that acceptance of sex robots is going to hinge on how well they integrate into those other aspects of a relationship, and starting to think about them as more than just a sex partner, but also something that can help you with mobility issues, something that can make scheduling appointments for your doctor or whatever, and helping you in a way that we think of a partner doing that's not just sex.
So interesting. I mean, I think there's I'm thinking about this as you're saying it, there's obviously potential positives, right? There's a lot of people who could use that help, right? Instead of hiring maybe a person to be your aide, you would have a real partner that you've developed a relationship with that knows you, and it would combat some loneliness. But on the other hand, I worry that think about this as a younger person, say you have a robot that is very accommodating and basically learns what you like and don't like and can really sort of mimic human behavior. Are we sort of doomed as a society? Will people just prefer the sex robot to finding a partner that has real, it's difficult, right, to be in a relationship and deal with people's idiosyncrasies. So I guess I'm seeing it and wondering what is the future going to look like?
What's the matter with him?
Maybe he thinks you're getting more attention than he is.
An Oedipus complex already? I've only been his father for a week.
One thing I can promise you this: I will always tell you the truth.
The Washington Post and other fact checkers have found that Donald Trump tells more lies and falsehoods than any president in either party in history. The count is over 20,000.